Remember when Issa Rae said networking across? We all love to use it until it's time to use it. My name is Shania, just Shania Banton, and I have been a filmmaker for the past 11 years, and I have been a full-time director, writer, and producer for going on 3 years now. On today's OnSet Talks, I'm going to respond to this question about having a script and needing to know who to send it to get the ball rolling. If you are asking this question, then that means the first thing you need to do is find a producer, because producers are the underwriters. If you've ever gone to get a loan for any type of business, small business, whatever the case may be, whatever reason you need to go and get a loan, the underwriter is the person who you're going to speak to about everything that has to do with why they need to help you. That is the producer. The only difference between the producer and the bank is that the producer may not have the money unless they're an EP. That's a whole nother thing. The producer that you find is going to be your underwriter. They're going to let you know the possibilities of everything that you are asking for when it comes to this project. If you have a script, you either need to become the underwriter, i.e. become the producer, learn how to produce, study producing. How do I produce my project? In this day and age, you can ask ChatGPT, but you need to understand how to produce a project, and you then can become an underwriter. If you have no desire in learning how to produce and figuring out all the things that comes with producing, because let me tell you now, it is a lot. Do not think it is easy to produce your own project. I get it. People say it all the time as if it's something like going into your backyard. It is not. It's actually building the house, just so you know. If you have no desire at all in being the producer of your own project, you then need to find producers that align with the level that you are at. I say this because a lot of the times you have people who have never done a project or had a project produced before, and then they'll find a producer who has produced a ton of things, and then they'll go to them and like, I have this script and I want you to do it. And let's say, lo and behold, that producer decides to say yes and join you and help you out with your project. All of the things that come down the pipeline with that depends on the producer too, because this is just me speaking from my experience. This is not me speaking from every producer's experience. So from my experience, if you have not done anything yet, right, and this is your first rodeo, find somebody else who it may be their first, their second, or maybe their third rodeo. Find somebody who is across. Remember when Issa Rae said networking across? We all love to use it until it's time to use it. Now, network across. Do not reach up and try to hit up somebody who has done X, Y, and Z, because they're going to then approach this project from that scale, and you, my friend, my filmmaker friend, may not be ready for that scale. So if you know this is your first time loan, you may want to go through Sally Mae and not JP Morgan. Do you see what I'm saying here? Find your underwriter. That is the person who can help you get the ball rolling. There's no other place that you can necessarily go to get the ball rolling. No studio, no network, no streaming platform is accepting unsolicited scripts. So you need to find somebody, you need to find a middleman, somebody who gets it and or is figuring it out because you don't want to figure it out, who can help you get that ball rolling. Remember, do your research. I have a whole video about finding your producers and the type of producers that you need. I highly recommend watching that because it deep dives into how to build your dream team of producers to really get the ball rolling. So if you are a writer and you have a script and you want to know who to send it to get the ball rolling, find a producer, the underwriter.